Hello all, thank you for coming again. Today I want to share you some horror stories that happened when I was in Free Chaitanya hostel. Some of you at the end of this video will all be like, "What Sunny? You are so coward. Just have some courage, bro. You don't know what it's like to be in that position." It's easier for you to say. So two incidents happened to me and my friends when we are in first years. I was so new to hostel life, I pretty much believed in everything. In the starting weeks, some rumors were going around saying that in the room beside me, a student committed suicide a few years ago. And some of them still believe that his spirit still wanders around in that room to find salvation. It was enough to scare a 14 years old boy. This story was very popular, everyone was talking about it. So Dean came to rescue and gathered all the students in the basement and said, "Whatever rumors you heard are true. We are trying our best to calm that spirit. So I request every one of you, please don't stay late at night. It is a period when spirits draw power from the dark energy." After hearing that, the basement was pin drop silent, and the dean said, "No students, go to your room and do some prayers and go to sleep, and we will guard you." Everyone believed it or not, but I believed it. But I doubted. How are they gonna protect us against the spirit? Will they say to spirit to write imposition 100 times that you will not scare students? Or they're gonna report to Spirit's Bureau of Investigation? I didn't believe them, so I had my own fail proof security. That is, before going to sleep, drink some water. Not too much so that you have to wake up in the middle of night to pee, and not too low you wake up in middle of the night to drink water. So, drink an appropriate amount of water and keep slippers around your bed so that spirits comes near you. You can beat the hell out of spirit with that slippers. The slipper thing doesn't work only on spirit, it will work on people too. If anyone disturbing your sleep. And the last and final weapon, read Hanuman Chalisa before you go to sleep. And keep that book aside your pillow. This system worked great. After that, so many other people copied my fail proof mechanism. What a jerks. It's not like it's an open source security mechanism to copy, but anyway, others did the same thing. After that, when the clock strikes 11 p.m., everyone went to sleep. But sometimes I feel bad for the spirit. It was so alone out there at night. This happened for few months. Then, pre-semester exams were near, out of nowhere. I had to prepare for this exam because based on these marks, there will be section shuffling. I was up late studying chemistry, that atom model or something, I don't remember. So, to have some fresh air, I went out to the corridor. When I went out, Ravi was also there. He is also kind of friend to me and he is kind of topper in his class. But he was standing there and staring at the moon. So I went to him and said, "Ravi, could you explain this topic in chemistry?" He suddenly turned his head. "Okay, open your room door. We both are coming." That's it. I went to my room, locked the door, and had 2 or 3 blankets over me and chanting Hanuman Chalisa. After that event, I kept 20 feet social distance from him. After that happened, another incident occurred in my room itself. In a single room, there are a total of 12 students used to live. Can you believe it? It's 12. We have double beds, but on the bright side, and we have AC and the working hours of 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. Anyway, we had a roommate, his name was Muhammad Ali. The first few months everything was good. Mohammed had an upper bed, mine was lower bed. One day suddenly, out of nowhere, he started screaming and clenching his hand. We don't know what to do and speaking something in his mother tongue. We didn't know what's happening. My other roommate, Richard, stand across the room and kept the cross in his hands. He's doing his prayer and saying, "Please don't kill me." In that desperate situation, there was one man who came to the rescue. That is David. He came to our room. You remember David, right? Yes, that David only. He saw what's happening and went near to Muhammad and he said, "Allah Urahim Urahim," and placed his both hands on Muhammad. Now Muhammad became silent and went to sleep. At that moment, David became our hero and he went away. He doesn't want any kind of glory. The next day, we asked Muhammad, "Do you remember what happened last night?" He simply said no and he went to class. After that day, we became super nice to Muhammad. Every day evening, we used to give him chocolates, chips, offer any small things to him. So later that night, he won't try to kill us. So as I said, you will be like, "What a loser, have some courage bro." And again, you don't know what it's like to be in that position. it's easier for you to say. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. It takes a lot of effort to make this kind of video. It would encourage me if you could like, share and subscribe. Until then, adios.